È un po' se stato vero. In realtà l'abito.
Krásné dobré odpoledne, dámy a pánové. Jak již bylo zmíněno, další přednáška se bude týkat virtuální reality, virtuálních světů, propojení s blockchainem, kde se bavíme o takzvaném metaverse, a tady pánové ze Somnium Space vám metaverse předvedou naživo. Artur se bude přímo pohybovat v metaverse, takže to bude velice zajímavé a doufám, že si to užijete. Bavte se, díky a předávám slovo.
Dobrý den. Jsem Artur, tady najdu kameru, tady je. Tak dneska budu live ze Somnium Space, já jsem teda zakladatel a CEO Somnium Space a jelikož streamujeme různě i na všechny sociální sítě, tak můj to udělám v angličtině, ale pokud budete samozřejmě, tak potom se můžete ptát v češtině, až dokončím nějaký ten tool, který udělám. Alright, are we ready with the sound? I'll try to send the sound 1 second. I'll try to send some. Now should be hearing the sound. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're hearing the fireworks. They're right there. That's good. Alright, so my name is Artur Sichov. I'm the founder and CEO of Somnium Space, and right now I'm live in VR. And you know, we today will discuss many things. I'll show you around. We have quite a lot of time, and I'll show you some very interesting things what Somnium is working on, and also what our users are working on, and what they're building inside our world. So first of all, what is Somnium Space? Somnium Space is a virtual reality platform which allows people to build and monetize their content and create whatever they want. We're compatible with all VR headsets on the market. The interesting part about Somnium Space is that our economy is running on the blockchain. And I'll explain later why we believe this is very important. So, many people talk about metaverse, and you hear metaverse there, metaverse here. Everybody's an expert in the metaverse, but what is actually a metaverse? We have our understanding in Somnium what we believe the metaverse is, and we believe that in order for something to be a metaverse, it needs to have three main pillars. Number one, it has to be immersive. So what does it mean? We think it means that it has to be at least in virtual reality, maybe in the future in augmented reality. But why is it important that the metaverse is in VR? Because when you're in VR, your brain believes that you are there. Right now, I'm not there with you guys, I'm sorry, but I'm actually here and I'm seeing all those, all those buildings and all those creations and the sun, and I see it as if I would see it in real life. And this is very important if you want to create a feeling about where you are and create a connection with your environment and also with other people. So that's number one, it has to be immersive. Number two, it has to be decentralized, and that's where we come to the blockchain. Why do we believe that the metaverse needs to be decentralized? It's because you cannot have a big metaverse, which will exist here for maybe 100 plus years, with this centralized economy. We want users and our gamers and creators to really own things they create. Now, if you go to Fortnite, if you go to any other game today, you own nothing. You own absolutely nothing. You own a database entry in their servers, not your servers, that says that you have this character, maybe you have some virtual money, maybe you bought something, but you control nothing. And what we said is, that's not a right approach. I, myself as a gamer, I don't believe this is the right approach. I want to own things, I want to control things. I want to be the one, as the user, who decides, hey, do I want to buy and sell things here, or do I want to go somewhere else? Do I want to create more, or do I want to create less? That's why decentralization is important. So everything you see here, so if I would turn around and I show you all those buildings around in the distance, and there are thousands of buildings like this is all created by users, and these are all NFT tokens. In fact, this avatar is the blockchain token, and I own it in my wallet. And nobody can take it from me, not even Somnium Space. So that is the power of decentralization, that's the power of economy, and only by doing so you have two things. You have decentralized economy and you have interoperability. So okay, we said it has to be immersive, but also we said it has to be decentralized. What else it needs to be? I think one of the most important things is it has to be persistent. Now, what is the persistence? It's kind of difficult to explain, but let's say if you would be in New Zealand right now and I'm here in Prague, you would stay next to me in the yard here on this roof, and we would look in the sunset, and I would say, hey, look at this. Let me zoom in here in real time. And I would say, hey, look at this. Look at this cloud covering the sun, right? And you would say, yeah, that's beautiful. Because we would have connected reality. We would have the same reality together, and we would see the same thing. That's called persistence. We're experiencing the same virtual thing as everybody else. So that's very important. So again, let's repeat. It has to be immersive, so VR and maybe AR. It has to be decentralized because you don't want to, you don't want to be dependent on any centralized company like, I don't know, Facebook or Unreal or whatever. And it has to be persistent, so we all experience the same realm at the same time. Now, what am I wearing right now? I'm in VR headset. This is the VR headset Valve Index, which you can purchase for $700. I am in a Tesla suit, which you cannot purchase for $700. This is actually 10,000 euros. But what Tesla suit allows me to do is it allows me to feel the environment. It is the full body haptic suit, but not vibrations. Like, it's not a simple vibration. It's electrical diodes. They're all over the place. And what they do is they mimic the real sensation. So they apply electrical current on my body, so that I can feel the wind, the rain, the touch of other player, I can feel the pressure, I can feel the music, I can feel anything I want when I'm flying or teleporting. So this is as close to Ready Player One as it can get. And by mimicking my visual, my audio, plus my full body haptic, I truly, my brain believes that I'm inside this world. And this is very important for communication, for your future interactions and other things. So today, what I will do is I'll try to go inside some of the user creations. Let me repeat that Somnium Space as user, most of the time, 98% of content you see around me is user-generated content. It's users using our tools they build inside our platform. And then they sell it, they use it, they monetize it, they do whatever they want with it. That's the key. We don't care what they do with it, it's up to them and they control it. So right behind me here are portals to some of the user-generated worlds. So not only they can build on a land parcel like these buildings, but they can also create their own worlds, complete worlds. And they can do any technique there. They can use, any, they can utilize the Unity scripting like the ball to script any kind of game, any kind of interaction, anything they like. They can monetize their parcels. So what I'll do is I will probably go to a car racing and I'll show some cool NFTs. And then we'll drive together to another world and we'll dive into the world and then we'll tell you more. So what I'll do right now is switch off the tablet. So now you see my first person. By the way, this is the tablet I'm using to talk to you. This is the selfie camera. Everybody knows how to use that. And I can go, for example, here to avatars. And there are some basic avatars in there. But if you click to blockchain, what our system is doing, it scans your wallet, your crypto wallet. In my case, it's MetaMask. It scans my MetaMask and it says, oh, you own these NFT avatars. Here is my avatar, which I'm wearing right now. This is the beauty. I can switch to any other avatar. I can become this great lion. Okay, we're on a hotspot right now. Everything, by the way, I'm running right now Somnium through my friend's mobile phone because the signal here was not so good. So we're running through the hotspot. You can do this through the hotspot. It doesn't need to have 5 gigabits internet. You can do it through mobile phone, no problem. So here's my second NFT avatar. So I can turn around like this. This is my second favorite one, I would say. And if I want to use it, if I want to wear it, this lion, I can just click use avatar, and suddenly, if I look at myself, I'm the lion. Congratulations to me. So now I forgot what I wanted to do. I wanted to go here through Somnium Teleportation Hub. By the way, these teleportation hubs are also NFTs. And I can go here, and let's hope everything will work fine. And I can go to the racetrack. And why I'm going there? Okay, we're on a racetrack. Let me use some gut power to press a magic button. And we'll do sunset just for a better battery use. You see those fireworks in the distance? That's where we were right now. We came through the teleportation hub here, and this is the racetrack where we have races. All those cars, all those bikes, and everything else you see, these are NFTs. These are owned by people, and only the people who own those NFTs can drive them. So when we go to this one. All right. Let me turn around here. Oh, I like the bass. It's amazing. Okay, this is NFT. I'm flying with my NFT avatar, my NFT scooter. Okay, maybe the sound could a little bit down. So you see the parcels are loading at the same time. So if I stop here, of course, depending on the internet speed, they will load faster or slower. But here, for example, is a great parcel, which is built by Okay, I think I'll enter this up. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm here, I'm back. Very good. So we're going to this world, which is created by this guy, and he's one of the most active, if not the most active builder in Somnium Space. He builds worlds, he rents them to companies, to individuals, he runs full-time business based on Somnium, which, on the platform he built on top of Somnium. So let's go to so we're now going inside the NFT token. So we're actually diving into the NFT. Now we are downloading, and now we'll enter the world. So what will happen right now is I'll load through the world. It will take me probably some 10 seconds. While I'm seeing the animation, you will see this. This is the preview of the world. And then I'll show you the real use case of the AI, how AI could interact with VR in real time. Okay, where's the unpacking? Okay, now we're diving in. It's all happening on the hotspot, I remind you, okay? We are using the hotspot of the mobile phone to be inside VR right now. It's all live. Nothing is pre-recorded, pre-prepared. You see all the movements I do are immediately put into VR. Okay, we're loading. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. When you do live things, some things might go wrong. Oh, we're here. And if some things might go wrong, they always do go wrong. So that's a rule of life. So again, you see that if I put here the live stream back, you see that all the movements I'm doing in real time are... What? The internet is connected. So, okay, so we need to go out and go back. Okay, let's exit the world, but let's check if our internet connection is still there. Your hotspot sucks. Oh man, come on. Okay, let's see. It's Apple, okay. We blame Apple, no problem.
Not my fault.
Exactly. This guy's fault, okay, I'm just saying. No, we're back. Let's load back. So we're base, we call this base reality. So that's where everybody starts. This is the base world where everybody shares. And then there are user-generated worlds, which user create, and you can go through the portals. So again, let's download down. Decoding. I like decoding, extracting. Okay, we can enter the world. And we'll try again, because there's something really cool I want to show you. And Yaroslav will tell you a few words about what he did. He integrated AI with ChatGPT, and VR avatars to make this amazing experience. So now I'm seeing beautiful animation here. You don't see anything. Sorry for you. But I'm fully immersed. Okay, second try. Is it happening? Okay, yes. Okay, you see, one interesting thing. We are inside his NFT. So he owns this NFT and he built it inside this NFT. We're inside the world, and what he's doing, he said, hey, Arthur, I like you. I like Somnium Space, okay? But I don't want to trust you too much. I will stream all the content in this world from my servers, not from your servers. So he has the ability to build everything inside Somnium and keep it on Somnium servers. But he said, no, I will do it on my server. So what you're seeing right now is we're loading content which is in real time loaded from his servers into his NFT world, which is inside Somnium. Okay, do I hear some minds blown? I don't know. I don't see you, so I will believe that yes. So that's what's happening at the same time. So he's loading all the content. We see that things are appearing in front of our eyes. Actually, your hotspot is not that bad. It's improving quite rapidly. But we need to wait, and then we will showcase you some things here in real time. 65, 67. Okay, what he has here, he has a map of Somnium, and on this map he created this holographic map where he shows where are his parcels and his worlds. So for those who want to visit different parcels of Yaroslav, they can go and they now know, okay, we're here. We're here. This is the parcel we're right now, but he has a lot of parcels. Man, you're a magnet. Okay, so we can go here, we can fly here. These are the NFTs you've seen in the main world. This was the showroom they agreed with the creators of those cars and bikes. I own this one, the beautiful one. Love it. But let's go here, and we'll showcase you live AI. I hope it will work. So So let me grab the consent and let me do the following. Let me try to see if the audio will work. Okay. Can you put the audio a little bit up? The sound people, are they there? Nobody there? I can do it myself. No problem. We'll hack your system. Okay, so we have AI here. Hello, where you are? Okay, here you are. We have AI here. Oh, don't go away. And what I can do is I can talk to it in real time. So let me try. Hello, how are you doing? Okay. Let me do one more thing before I go there. Let me switch the microphone to my HMD. Perfect. Tell it, go away. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Hi, how are you doing?
Hello, Arthur. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazingly well. I'm right now presenting at the conference.
Wow, that's amazing. What is the topic of your presentation?
It's actually virtual reality and the metaverse.
That sounds fantastic. What do you think of the potential of virtual reality in the metaverse? What benefits do you think they provide?
Listen, I think it's awesome.
I am so glad to hear that. What do you think makes it so awesome? Are there any unique advantages of the metaverse that you particularly enjoy?
Let me ask you one question. What do you think about the metaverse? That's a tricky one, because I don't know what she'll answer. I mean, we have no idea. This is, live conversation here.
I think the metaverse is an incredibly exciting virtual world with a lot of potential for both individual and broader societal experiences. Large, persistent, and shared virtual spaces.
That's too long. Bye-bye. Okay, so that's one example. This is all live happening, and I can talk to assistant. I can talk to these guys as well. I can try. If I click on them. Okay. Hey, how are you doing today? You look fantastic.
Hi there. Thank you. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Yeah, I look fantastic too.
Haha, it sounds like you're having a great
Oh, you
time.
see? She even understands jokes. You're very smart. Okay, so that's AI, and to explain what Yarda did here inside Somnium Space, so we utilized our SDK to build this, but I give you a word to explain a little bit of what you did here and why you created it.
Thank you. Hi everybody. So I'm creator of this world. And actually, one cool thing about this world is that I'm not hosting only my content. When you look at there are like different portals into other different worlds, and some of them are actually created and managed by other people, my clients, my partners. And they can even, I don't even know what's there. Because I go there, but if they, like 1 hour ago, they decided to change something, there could be something completely different. And they're using my system to manage all of that. And it actually doesn't go through Somnium at all. It's completely self-hosted and self-managed system. Regarding the NPCs, so basically the idea is that Somnium is very open in the way, or in what they allow, and we can do, I'd say like 99% of what's possible to do in Unity. And almost anything that you can imagine these days is possible to do in Unity. You can imagine any game, any application that's currently available, and you will be able to do it inside Somnium. And one of those is obviously AI, because I believe that AI is going to be huge for the metaverse and for VR in general. So we implemented these prototypes. And we are connecting to OpenAI, to Google speech services, and we integrate it all in our system, and we are moving it into Somnium, where in Somnium we are getting basically the base platform. We have all the features that Somnium provided, so the tablet, everything that Artur showed, and much more. So it allows us to just start with the cool features, and like it speeds up the development so much. So yeah, that's really huge. And another cool factor is that Artur mentioned persistence. So we believe that like if there's AI in the metaverse and you're talking to the AI, well, other people should see and should hear the conversation if they are part of the conversation. So actually those NPCs that are down there, and you saw the little number there, so the number indicates the state. We try to keep it like very non-intrusive for people, but it's there, and you can see if someone else is talking to the NPC. So you could see the green one when Artur was talking, 2 and 3, that's because he was in control. But if there would be, I would be there, and I would be watching the conversation, I would see like later on. And I would know, okay, I can't talk to this NPC, someone else is talking to the NPC, and I would see the conversation, and I would hear the conversation. So we actually, when we did the launch, we had quite a lot of fun with those NPCs because they all have different backstories, and different people talk to them, and they have memory. That's actually persistent as well. It's shared. So one person talked to them, and the other person talked to them, and they know what the first person said, and they can continue the story. Yeah, so actually, because I was talking to one of the NPCs a lot, I asked what the NPC thinks about Artur.
Oh, come on, okay, I won't show this right now live. Okay, I don't want to ask this kind of questions. But I want to show the next world. Is the correct one, right?
Yeah, that's
So yesterday we were having an event in Somnium and we were discussing AI and everything in VR. And then Jarno showed us something he created in his world, and I want to show it to you because it blew my mind. And it blew everybody's mind, and you can explain how you did it. So let's go into this world here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I actually changed it a little bit.
Wait. I wanna put like this. Does it look good? Let's put the field of view. Let me check. Yeah, that looks fantastic. Oh my god. Okay, tell us what is this? What are we doing here?
So what you can see is like we are basically inside mathematical function. That's probably the best way to describe it. It's not one function, it's actually a lot of them that merge together in a quite complicated way, and it's calculated in real time. It's basically put it on like this big sphere that we are watching.
Tell them how you created it. Who helped you to create this?
Yeah, and actually the person that created a big part of this work was the AI. So I had the basis, I know where I want to get, but I don't have so much experience building these changes as they are called, these algorithms. So I asked AI, and step by step we build it together. So that's quite cool. It gives a lot of hope for people that maybe are not so technical, but have big dreams, maybe not so much money. You can use AI, it's free. And you can do awesome things like that. And one cool thing about that is that if Artur goes closer to the wall, it's like big up there, you can like talk to them and people there.
I'm coming.
So you can see, like the problem with VR is that even if you have like high resolution texture, then when you get really close to something, then you will start seeing the pixels. It's not so big problem if you have third-person view in a game, but if in VR you can get like really close to the thing, and then it breaks the immersion. You start seeing the pixels. But in here, it's like infinite resolution basically. It takes the resolution of your headset that you're rendering to, and for each pixel, it calculates the output of the function. So
I want to add one thing, especially here, it's very well seen. So when you're in VR, immersion is very important, right? Because you want to be immersed. You want your brain to believe that you are there. That's the holy grail of immersion. And if we look at my avatar right now, let me zoom in. If you look at my avatar, So when your brain looks at something, it automatically analyzes it. Even you not understanding it, it automatically analyzes the situation and tells you whether something is real or not. So in this case, if you look at my avatar, if you see how I'm moving my head and the light is, real-time lighting is reflecting from my avatar, showing me that something is happening, there is some light here, that's where the brain tells, okay, it should happen the same way in real life. That's why I believe this is real. So all those small things, even if you don't realize that it's happening, but they're happening, and you see how it all reflects from the arms and stuff. This is very important. These are the clues VR gives to your brain to make sure that your brain believes that you are here. I just wanted to explain it because that's super crucial for immersion. Okay, I'm not sure how much time we have. I can talk about it forever, so make yourself comfortable. But I can go to the main lobby. I can return there. Let me bring my camera. Shall I show them the jukebox? I can show the jukebox. Because why not? So here is a jukebox, and let's play some song. I'm not sure if it's even working here.
I think I actually put it offline.
Oh man!
Yeah, that made
No problem.
Yeah, we're getting new songs there.
Okay.
You can show them the game.
Oh, I can show you exactly which one is this. Magic Cave?
Yeah.
Okay, so Yarda has created a game, which is, like, I would say a very nice and visually appealing competitive game. And I'm not good at it, very bad at it, but I'll show you anyways. Oh, how many percent do we have? Okay, 73. We're almost there. We're getting there. And we'll show you like what is possible to create inside inside Somnium. So let's go to the Magic Cave. Okay.
Welcome, aspiring listener, to the realm of the dream.
Oh my god.
Created by the Magic Academy, this ethereal realm is your training ground, your forge. Embrace this journey of magic and mastery. Let the lessons begin. Exciting times await as you are on the cusp of
Okay, I
casting
skipped
your
tutorial because I believe I'm good. And now I'll put the things here. And now I will need to start a song, right? Here, I need to play. Okay. I just put 90s pop. Okay, I stand here. And now I can be a magician. How do I do it? Go to press. There.
Yes, the top button trigger, you hold the B trigger. Yeah.
Oh! Okay, do you see it on the screen what I'm doing there?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So let's try to. Okay. You see, I told you I'm bad at it, but I'm trying. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. I don't know. Come on. You created it. I'm almost there. Oh, nice. Come on. Can I get some cheer up? Come on. Come on, guys. Thank you. All right. That's enough. That's enough. Enough embarrassment. Let's okay, quit. All right.
Like the cool thing about this is that it has haptic feedback on the controllers. So when you charge the spell and then when you do it, there's haptic feedback. And also we are going to add feedback with the Tesla suite. So that's actually like I'm pretty sure only game that will have this feature.
Correct.
That will be our tech.
So you feel the impacts, you feel everything. And by the way, when you have the Tesla suit on, because it has all these electrical points here, whenever I take this arm and I charge the charge, you see, I'm charging the charge. You can feel the electricity going like this, so you kind of feel the power in the hand, and when you release, it just releases as well. So it's just hard to explain, but it's quite magical. And that's the power of VR. That's the future of VR. That's how people will train it. Tesla suits are used to train military, police, doctors, firefighters, and also it will be used for later for VR, for all kind of experiences which normally people will not be able to get in real life. I guess we will open floor for questions. If anyone has any question, můžeme česky, jestli chcete. Tak zvedněte ruku a asi vám přinesu mikrofon.
when you say that anyone can create anything they want,
Mm-hmm.
are there any limitations on that in terms of like rights of expression or?
Yeah, so the question was, I just repeated for the sound, the question was, are there any limitations in terms of self-expression or technically? Technically, I would say there's none. It's only about your ability to go around some programming tasks and things like that. So technically, you're almost unlimited in what you can do. In terms of self-expression, we are a decentralized platform. Obviously, what is not allowed is, like, I don't know, some obvious things like killing people on videos and putting it in VR. But if we are just normal things like that, or bad things like that, anything else is possible. Because you own your stuff, you are in your world. You can even gate the world. You can say, no one except my friends has access to this world. So we wouldn't have access to this world, and only you will have. So we even don't know what is there. So yeah, that's what we do. It's a decentralized system. Agreed? Yes? I love you. Actually, on our metrics, obviously we were selling the land and we're selling the world. So the world you saw, what happened here? Okay, here. So you saw, the world we're in right now, it's an NFT token. So Yarda bought it a long time ago, right? I would say 90+% of people who bought things in Somnium, because we're quite advanced platform, they built on this platform. Maximum what is happening is we have some people who bought land and then they rent it out. They just rent it out for 10% of the price per year. That's roughly the price. So we work with our community. We have Creators Fund. We created a Creators Fund and we fund projects from creators. It's like a real-time Shark Tank meets a show where you come and you pitch your idea in VR and we give you funding. We already gave more than $250,000 of funding towards creators in Somnium. So we encourage our community to build on the land. We encourage our people to create events. And I don't think we have this problem of sitting on the land and doing nothing. Some parcels, yes, but not the majority.
And then again, with the use case for gaming, so you saw the game that is not yet finished, it's getting close. And if I would go through the regular development process, I would be developing something standalone, then I would need to get testers, get it to them, test it out, and then eventually publish it on some platform, pay quite a lot of money on each sale and going through all of that, and maybe they will not like what I'm doing. They decide, okay, we don't like blockchain things, so they ban me from Steam and cut me from my community and so on. Here, basically, I'm developing the game, I'm building the world. The community from Somnium comes there because it's something interesting. There's always something new, we do events and stuff, and there are other people that are building there as well. So they're coming there and they are playing different games, and they help me test those mechanics. And those are the enthusiasts that I want as testers. I don't need to find them, I don't need to pay them. It's just a mutual beneficial sort of agreement. And then when I publish it, I just publish it here. People can come here, everything is already ready. They can come there with their own avatars and skins and everything. So all of this is ready. And I can just publish it by saying, okay, it's published. And I can put maybe some, if I want to have it gated, I can put some paywall there, or I can have maybe some avatars, or whatever I decide to use for monetization, or have it for free, and maybe some sponsor. I don't know. But it's much easier to do it than through traditional platforms. So, the use cases are so many. I think it's just getting, and we have big clients that are coming in and they're telling us, okay, like, we want to build something like that, can you help us? So it's just, we are going through the steps and through the adoption.
All right. Anyone else has any questions? Ask me. Kommentaře. I think we did a good job. All right, yeah. Please.
So, talk about decentralization, and I'm curious, do you think that DAOs play a role in that?
question is, do I think DAOs play a role in decentralization? I think in the future they might. Today, in 2023, there is no real DAOs out there. Like, there's almost no real DAOs which can really be called a DAO in a perfect sense of how it's planned, right? Because most of the time you end up in a DAO where there is a bunch of few people holding most of the tokens, and they just execute the power of those tokens. And it doesn't matter if I execute the power through the shareholding power or through the DAO. If 3 people hold 98% of the tokens, it's the same thing. So I have not yet seen, through my quite extensive, let's say, engagement in blockchain industry, I have not yet seen the real DAO where I would say, okay, that's something where it works perfectly. I've seen some DAOs which kind of work okay, but they still need to go through some centralized processes, and then I saw some decentralized DAOs where it's complete disaster. So I think we'll yet to wait. I think something like this will exist, but today it's too early for real DAOs, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say that thanks to the openness, it actually does a lot of distributing the power out to the community or out to the people that are holding the tokens. So, for example, by holding the NFT token and having the wallet, I can develop my own features. And actually, what I'm doing is I'm creating my own layer 2 solution where those are other wallets that people can build in and use my features that I provide in my system, and I will mint them as NFTs as well, and you will be able to buy parcels involved inside my wallet. So this actually creates like sort of this like distributed branch out of Somnium, and then there are other people that do.
But do you know what's better than DAO? Responsibility. Because if I decentralize economy as Somnium Space, people own things as blockchain tokens. The moment Yarda doesn't like what Somnium is doing, he can sell all of them on any other marketplace and go away. You cannot do that in any other game, any other platform. When you have a decentralized economy, users vote with their money and their presence. And why are many people on some centralized platform, why are you stuck to one game for 10 years? Maybe because it's good. I hope it's because of that. But most of the time, it's people saying, I put so much time already into this. I'm stuck to this platform because it's just so much effort came from my life to this platform. I have to be here. That's a wrong approach. The good approach is that you say, there's something better out there, and I want to sell it here and go there, or I want to take these things and move there. And that's the best exam for Somnium Space, because if people don't like what we're doing, they say goodbye. And they don't lose anything, they don't lose time, they don't lose money, they just go away. I think that should be the ultimate test for every platform. Not centralizing and closing it down, but opening it up and saying, hey, you're free to go anywhere you want, but if you like it here, stay with us. That's what we believe in.
And this actually goes even farther. So, for example, the game, we plan to mint achievements, levels, and basically where you get in the game as NFT tokens, and then those NFT tokens are readable from your wallet. So other people can create other games that will maybe I will make that decision and the game will suck in the future, but still people like it, so someone can create a different version of the game that's hopeful that people actually like it, and they can use those achievements and the progress that they can just read in the blockchain, and those people will not lose the progress, even if it's I can't do anything about that. It's just about the openness, actually creating the responsibility, forces the responsibility.
Okay, I think if there is no more questions, you can find us later here. I have a fireside chat with Julia, I think at 3 something, so you will be able to find us and discuss metaverse. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, Yarda, for being with me, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.